he's scared. Where you at, Cinnamon?
There's nobody else for Canelo to fight. You know, I feel like I'm a bigger guy, I'm a stronger guy, I have a lot of speed.
What's going on, you guys? So, Canelo Alvarez says that David Benavidez and Charlo, those fights hold no value. And Eddie Reynoso, the trainer of Canelo Alvarez, says that African-American fighters possess a style that's difficult to prepare for lack of better words, in regards to Oscar Valdez and Shakur Stevenson. Hit that like button for your boy. Give your boy that HBO special. We're trying to get to 11,000 subscribers. And the only way I can do that is if you guys support the channel, hit that like button, etc., right? But Canelo Alvarez says that Charlo and David Benavidez, those fights possess no value. Eddie Hearn came out and said that Canelo believes that those fights don't hold no value because, well, it'll be a voluntary title defense for Canelo Alvarez. And I remember some years ago, back when Canelo was down at 154, middleweight, Canelo weight, he didn't seem too interested in collecting belts. Now all of a sudden, he's at 168. These guys that, you know, he's all about the belts all of a sudden now. Now that the Charlos, Andrades, and all these guys are out of the way, now he's interested in belts. I mean, hey, I'm just paying attention to the patterns here, right? A while ago, Canelo never really necessarily seemed to care about getting belts. Now all of a sudden he wants to get these belts. Now they're saying that his third option could possibly be Makabu this December. Crazy, right? But this is the route that these guys are going in. And he came out recently and said that he will fight the winner if these guys fight each other. A lot of boxing fans seem to believe that Canelo Alvarez is doing this to have the tougher guys fight each other so he can, you know, not have to fight none of these tougher fighters. Some fans may also question, why do these guys got to fight each other, but Rocky Fielding, Callum Smith, and Billy Joe Saunders, and all these other guys, they didn't have to fight each other. So there's a lot of questionable things in regards to what Canelo's stance is, his hang-ups, as far as the Benavidez, Charlo, even Demetrius Andrade fights. You know, Demetrius Andrade is totally out of the picture. You see Eddie Hearn is keeping Andrade away from Canelo Alvarez, keeping Canelo away from Andrade. He don't want to mess up his cash flow, right? You know, Anthony Joshua kind of got knocked off the mountain, so Eddie Hearn is really standing behind Canelo Alvarez right now. But Canelo Alvarez is in a position to do whatever he wants in the sport. Some fans may like it, others don't. You know, others want to see him fight some of these tougher fighters. Guys like Charlo, Benavidez. You know, some fans may say Bivol is tougher fighter than both of those dudes. But a lot of fans haven't seen much of Dimitri Bivol. So, yeah, and really, Dimitri Bivol is a pretty straight up and down guy. He don't throw no shots other than straight shots. So, you know, he has a size advantage and things of that nature. But could he really beat Canelo? Who knows, right? Who knows how that fight's going to really play out? Triple G got to fight April 9th. It's official with Ryota Murata. So he's going to get that out the way pretty soon. And, yeah, it's looking like Canelo's going to be fighting Bivol, Triple G, and possibly Makabu in the year 2022. You know, there's going to be no Charlo, no Benavidez's. You know, we seen Charlo seem really reluctant on fighting David Benavidez. You know, same side of the street. Charlo don't seem too eager or too interested in fighting anybody tough, if you ask me. You know, he don't really seem to really put the gas on any of these bigger fights to be made. The ones outside of Canelo Alvarez, Charlo just don't seem to be interested. He don't seem to really want to put the gas on making any of those fights. I mean, Boo Boo Andrade been calling all these dudes out. You know, David Benavidez was interested, but his team wasn't. So it's like, what the fuck is going on here, man? You know, are we going to get any of these fights with these middleweight guys? I'm saying all these middleweights, and a lot of them never even fought each other. You know what I'm saying? But Canelo Alvarez is trying to make these dudes fight each other, so he ain't got to fight everybody. I mean, you ain't got to fight everybody, but fight somebody. You know, a lot of these dudes that Canelo's fighting, your average casual box fan just don't care about. You know, they don't care about Dimitri Bivol. He has no presence here in America. Nobody knows the guy. Now, to hardcore fans, if you're familiar with boxing, it's a good fight. But realistically, nobody really cares. People be more interested in seeing a Charlo or David Benavidez fight. Or maybe even a Boo Boo Andrade. But we know that's completely out of the table. He's a horrible fighter. He's not going to get the fight. But moving forward, man, Eddie Reynoso reveals all, right? This tells you why they've been kind of strategically maneuvering around guys like Boo Boo Andrade, even more stiffer, rigid guys like Charlo. You know, Shakur Stevenson, African-American fighters possess a style that's difficult. You know, and this is what he said. And Oscar Valdez and all these guys know this shit. Jaime Munguia, all these dudes know this shit. But see, the Mexican fighters from back in the day didn't avoid black fighters. They love the challenge. They love the battle. You know, but not today. If they can get around it, they will. You know, so it's kind of different today. Shakur Stevenson's going to be a problem for anybody that steps in the ring with him, regardless of who they are. So, yeah, Oscar Valdez is still fighting an uphill battle against the young Shakur Stevenson. That should be an excellent fight. Can't wait to see that fight. But yeah, man, if this indicates anything, this is telling you that, look, yeah, we'll fight some black fighters, but it's not going to be the ones that's fast, slick, and twitchy. It's not going to be any of those guys. It's going to be the guys like Makabu, James Kirkley, or Danny Jacobs. But yeah, Canelo Alvarez said he sees no value in the David Benavidez fight, which is just blasphemous, right? He don't see no value in the Jamal Charlo fight, which is crazy. And that Shakur Stevenson and African-American fighters possess a style that's difficult to prepare for. So that should let you know something. Like, subscribe, holla at your boy. Peace out.